Download the free Amazon app by CashCowPro today. Check your sales and profits on the go. Want to find highly profitable Amazon products? You need the top 100,000 Amazon niche selector. Yes, that's right. 100,000 of the best low competition niches on Amazon. Join the Amazon Gold Rush. Sign up at CashCowPro.com now.
Hi everyone. In this episode, we're going to go over the top 7 tips for shipping to Amazon from outside of the United States. Tip number 1 is DDP. Always ship DDP. This is an Incoterm, and it basically means that you're going to pay all the costs, including freight, insurance duties, and taxes right up to the point of delivery in Amazon's warehouse. Now, even if you're shipping by DHL or UPS, if you haven't used DDP, Amazon is likely going to reject the goods, costing you thousands of dollars in return fees. Factories quote FOB or Ex Works, and you can ask them to quote sea and air freight as well. Regardless of whether your own freight forwarder or the factory arranged the shipment, triple check that they have done DDP. They might argue with you, but it's your money and it's up to you to make sure. Tip number 2 is duties. The amount of customs taxes and duties paid depend on your item. You can look up the HS code on Google for your product and get an estimate of what these will be. Now, usually they're between 0 and 8%, and there may also be a customs processing fee from your freight forwarder, so this is normally up to about $100. Before you order your product, double check and make sure what the HS code will be to make sure you can import the item and so that there are no surprises when you get the bill. Tip 3 is warehouse. Rather than ship directly to Amazon, it's much better to use an FBA specialist to receive the goods, relabel the boxes, and then ship to multiple Amazon warehouses. If you ship directly to one Amazon warehouse, you're going to have to pay the inventory placement fee, which can be about 30 cents a pound or $1.30 for an oversized item. This fee increases if your item gets bigger, so you save money by shipping to an Amazon service company because you don't have to pay for the freight of multiple shipments from your factory to the United States. Now, if you split 1,000 units into several sea or air shipments, the fees are going to run into the thousands of dollars because there's minimum charges regardless of the size. Search Google for a good FBA warehouse specialist. Tip 4 is labeling. It's best to do all your labeling at the factory. Now, ideally, you're going to want to include the FNSKU label in your packaging artwork so that you don't need to print it or stick it on later. Even if you haven't included the label on your packaging, getting the factory to add it will cost you about 1 to 2 cents or less, but Amazon might even charge you 20 cents a label. And on 2,000 units, you can save around $400 just by doing it at the factory. Tip 5 is freight forwarder. You can use Google to search for a freight forwarder near you, and you can also ask your factory or agent to quote for both sea and air freight. Compare 2 or 3 providers to get the best price. Ask them before shipping if they can import goods for you. They might charge you $100 to $200 for this service, but they're acting as the importer and saving you a lot of documentation, trouble, and time because they can process the customs documents faster. Tip 6 is time to receive. Even if you send your goods by air, it can still take Amazon 7 to 10 days to receive the items because they have to check them in. Sometimes they can misplace your products. I've had hundreds of units go missing in the past, and they will pay you for them, but take the money back if they eventually find them. Now, plan your reorders weeks in advance because the manufacturer, freight, and Amazon handling time can be 45 to 70 days or more in total. And finally, tip 7 is costs. How much will it cost? The price of sea and air freight varies massively from month to month and also depends on the specific products, size, and weight of your shipment. It's hard to estimate up front, but by reaching out to 2 providers or more, you're going to get a great idea of what the cost should be. Be aware that the freight company trying to charge you extra fees at the end of the shipment. Sometimes these are kickbacks for the factory who recommended them in the first place.
Download the free Amazon app by CashCowPro today. Check your sales and profits on the go. Want to find highly profitable Amazon products? You need the top 100,000 Amazon niche selector. Yes, that's right. 100,000 of the best low competition niches on Amazon. Join the Amazon Gold Rush. Sign up at CashCowPro.com now.